Here he goes, Ashdeep Singh finishes things off. Just a single. India win.
India edge past Bangladesh in a thriller. They're now sitting on top of the table with 6 points. You're watching the Digital Deal. Before we move ahead, let's have a quick look at the scorecard. The Indian team put on a competitive score and Bangladesh were in the game before the rain intervened. After that, Indian bowlers controlled the game and a fantastic victory in the last over. Well, I've been joined by Harsha Bhogle to talk about the phenomenal win by India. Harsha, what a game. I mean, it had everything, a bit of drama, a bit of rain, but in the end, India came out on top.
And I think Bangladesh will look back today, sitting in that change room, thinking we were that close to pulling it off. Maybe one more experienced batsman at the end. Look, it's come down to 7 or 1 ball. One more big over somewhere in between. It was very gettable. I actually thought when they came back, Bangladesh were ahead. But you know, big games turn on little things. And it was that direct hit run out because Liton Das, only Bangladesh, I don't know why Bangladesh were batting him at 3. He is such a wonderful young player. But that run out changed things. After that, it was down to Shakib. Shakib is not a big hitter. I think that changed it, but I wonder if there's a little bit of panic towards the end.
Harsha, we saw some fantastic performances today on the ground, but of course the performance of the day has to be Virat Kohli. It's a happy hunting ground for him here in Adelaide, and he came out on top just when it was required.
You know, some people just have a lasting relationship with the ground. When we were kids, we used to talk about Gavaskar and Port of Spain. We talk about VVS Lakshman and the Sydney cricket ground. So I asked him about playing in Adelaide. And the first thing he said was, the moment I knew the World Cup was in Australia, I thought, right, I'm fine. He said, but you come here to the practice wickets, you come here to the dressing room. He said, I just feel very different. There's something about the Adelaide Oval. Is it 500s? He had a 90 not out in a T20 game. Again, today, I just thought if he had got 3 or 4 more balls towards the end, India could have added another 7 or 8, 10 runs that could have made it even safer. But the great thing about Virat Kohli is the conditions in which this tournament is being played. When the conditions get tougher, the big players come out and start to look better.
Absolutely. Another thing that was destined to be was that run out today.
Yes.
It was definitely the magical moment of today. In fact, it was the turning point of today. It was magical as well, I've got to say that, because KL Rahul, you know, he's somebody who's been looking for runs in this tournament, and then he comes out and does that, gets the man of the moment. Crucial wicket overall.
Yes, KL Rahul, the batsman, I think would have rubbed off on KL Rahul, the fielder, because he's suddenly sitting there thinking, you know what, I made runs today. But he's always been good in the outfield, and the standard in the outfield is attack the ball and release it quickly. But if you notice, the bowler stood back to let the ball hit the stumps. Sometimes these days you collect the ball in front and then you would have missed the run out. But I just think the rub of the green went India's way today. Even when Taskin Ahmed was bowling that fabulous spell at the start, a little bit of the rub of the green went India's way, and then they used the luck to force a good win.
Remember, all these moments, iconic moments, are available in the form of digital collectibles on quicktoss.com. So log on to see if this moment made it there. Now, we've obviously spoken about this magical moment, or you know, the turning point of the game, which you want to call KL Rahul's directed, but also his batting. You know, I want to talk about that, because here is somebody who's coming into the game with not a lot of confidence, but he's been getting that backing and support of the manager.
I've watched KL Rahul for a while, and I've never once believed that he's going to be short of runs for a long period. I think he needs that confidence, and I think someone needs to release him and say, you know what, KL, you're meant to play on a different surface. Just go and play. And I think a little bit of that happened after the first couple of overs today. I think there was a pickup 6 that might have released him. But for the Indian team, it was very crucial that KL Rahul got runs, because they've been backing him so much. Like they've been backing Dinesh Karthik, in all fairness. They've been backing KL Rahul so much that it's almost like a load is lifted off Rahul, but also a load is lifted off the Indian team, because they believed in him. And I think that's crucial, you know. In dressing rooms, when people believe in each other, when you're giving each other support, when you know there's someone for me, when you know there's someone who wants me to score even more than I want to score myself, it makes a big difference.
Lastly, thoughts on the star Ashdeep Singh. I mean, remember what happened last year? He dropped that catch. Now he's sitting as a joint highest wicket taker in the World Cup. What a story, what a journey.
He dropped that catch, and guess what happened today? One more went up exactly where he was when he dropped that one, and he caught it this time. What I liked most, and I asked Rohit about it, the presentation, you had Shami, you had Bhuvi, and you had Arshdeep. He went 3 for Arshdeep. So already in such a small career, they have told him, you play Bumrah's role. Those are huge, huge boots to fill. But he's done it, and so far he's done it really well. We'll wait and see what happens.
Definitely really
I have a question for you before we finish. What happened to my other glove?
Well, this
She
is
licked my
Harsha
gloves.
at his best.
She licked my gloves.
The kind gentleman that he is. I was feeling cold and he just passed me on. I think on that note, we need to give each other a high five.
There you
And
go.
thank you for your thoughts as well. Thank you so much once
Cheers,
again.
Zainab. Cheers.